Men will always test you, whether it be subconsciously or consciously, they will always do it. Healthy masculine men will use these tests. Apart from the last one is very toxic and you need to stay away from any man who is using this test on you. So if you want to know what these tests are and how to respond to them in a feminine way, then stick around because it's all coming up right now. Hello, welcome back to The Vibration Vault. My name is Alia Zarai. I am a relationship and feminine energy coach. If you are looking for a coach to help navigate your love life in a feminine way, then make sure to subscribe to stick around. Okay, let's begin. So first of all is the availability test. Healthy masculine men will use this test. Whether it be consciously or subconsciously, they will always use it. This is to test your availability and your schedule to see if it's compatible with theirs. If there is a future for a potential relationship to flourish. They also want to see that you have a life outside of dating them. They want to know that they are not going to be the sole source of your entertainment and pleasure. The thing is, men love a challenge. They want to feel like they have won you over. A woman who has a busier life is often more attractive to a man in his masculine energy. That's because if he can get you to make time for him, now he's going to feel more important. He's going to feel like this is a challenge that he has accomplished. Remember, the harder that he has to work for you, the more invested he's going to be in you. I read this quote once and it said, "Men are like exotic bird collectors. They only want a woman is free because their dream is to put them in a cage." So in order to pass this test in a feminine way and be his dream girl forever, is to never let him cage you. You have to be your top priority all the time. A woman in her feminine energy knows that she is her number one priority. She has unwavering commitment to herself. She puts herself on the pedestal and she makes her man work around her. This is how a man will constantly be chasing you forever. You cannot be the one that is running around chasing him. You have to allow him to come to you. The next test is he is going to test your social interactions. Yes, you guys might get along perfectly well when it's just you and him. However, just like any human on the planet, we seek external validation from the people we love and care about the most. Especially for men. Men subconsciously seek other men's validation. A woman instantly becomes 10 times more attractive to him when he feels like other men desire the woman that he is with or interested in. So a way in which he's going to get that approval and a way in which he's going to test you is to put you in front of his friends or put you in front of his colleagues, or if it's getting really serious, then maybe even his family. This gives him the opportunity to gauge an outside perspective and he will be observing you from a distance. See how successful your interactions are with the people that he loves the most. Often, he will privately go and seek their approval and say, "What did you think about her? What do you think?" And he is looking for them to say, "Yeah, you did amazing. She's great. She's so funny. She's so smart. She's beautiful. How did you get her?" And this is the exact reaction that you need. So in order to pass this test in a feminine way, you need to make sure that you are yourself when you are in front of his friends. Make sure that you are smiling, conversations are light, the conversation topics are light, you are laughing, you are present, you are just being who he fell in love with. Make sure you are very pleasant to everyone and make sure you are present and making an effort. Overall, just make sure you are keeping that good energy alive. However, when it comes down to him meeting your friends, I would hold off for a good month or two. Because as a feminine woman, you want to keep some things in your life very private and very secret. Men love a mystery. Let him wonder, keep him guessing, keep him working to earn that golden ticket to finally get the opportunity to be sat in front of and meet the people that you love the most. The next test is the values and morals test. Every masculine, secure, healthy man will use this test. Whether it be consciously or subconsciously, they will always use this. What he's trying to do is he's trying to see if your moral compass and your values align. So how will he do this? One of the most common ways that men do this is to tell you a hypothetical story. Or he might say he had a friend in college that was in a relationship and he was really happy with her, and he found out that his girlfriend was cheating. And he's looking at you to see and observe your reaction. What do you think about that? About unfaithfulness, about women cheating, about cheating in general? And in order to pass this test as a feminine woman, he's looking for a response which is similar or along the lines of, wow, baby, that is so terrible. I feel so sorry for him. I don't condone cheating under any circumstances. You should have just had a conversation with him, told him how she felt, and then ended the relationship, and she would have been free to do whatever it is that she wanted to do. Now, once you have said this, he has now secured indirectly your moral compass, and now he knows that your values and morals align. At this point, he can continue to trust and invest in you. The next test is the jealousy test. A man who is in his healthy, secure, masculine energy may not actually use this. However, if he does use this, he might be doing this subconsciously, and this might be from a past trauma or a past relationship where there was jealousy from her side involved. When he does this, he's looking for you to prove your character. He's looking to determine whether you are compatible with him and whether you are trustworthy. Some men will test you to see how much they can get away with too. The jealousy test and how he might do this is he might go up to and speak to some friends of his that might be girls, and he is looking in his peripheral vision to see your reaction, to see how you react. Are you going to get crazy and jealous, or are you going to be an unbothered princess? In his mind, if you get jealous and crazy, it's going to look like you are very insecure, like you are not secure in the relationship and the connection that you have built with him. However, if you look unbothered, which is exactly how you are going to respond in order to pass this test in the feminine way, you are going to give him no reaction. You are going to be the unbothered princess, because there is no one who can hold a candle to how awesome and amazing and special and unique you are. But it's not just about you. It's about having faith in the bond that you have built with your partner. Do you believe in the bond that you have with your partner? Do you believe in that is strong and there is no one else that is your competition? Trust me, this is very attractive, and he is going to be like, check, you have just passed the test, because nobody wants an insecure and jealous partner. The next test that men use is the self-respect test. 9 times out of 10, they are doing this on a subconscious level. These tests happen during a conflict or a disagreement with him. It happens when he might act disrespectful or out of character towards you. Perhaps he's disrespectful or mean. The way in which you handle this situation is exactly what's going to set precedent in your relationship. This is exactly how you're going to pass this test as a feminine woman. Maintain your composure and temper. Do not raise your voice. Even though the fact that you might be so angry, your blood might be boiling, you are not to react. Don't go crazy and do not start shouting. When you start shouting and acting crazy, you are giving him way too much power over your emotions. A woman in her feminine energy has her emotions under control. She is in touch with how she is feeling. So in order to deal with this test in a feminine way, you are going to say to him, baby, do you think it's acceptable to talk to me like this? Is this how you normally act? Now, give him a chance to respond. If he is full of excuses and he is on the defense, then you need to pack up your things and just immediately leave. Get out of the space that you are sharing with him, because this is only going to end one way, and that is badly, and you do not want to be there when he is acting crazy. And a visual. So by you leaving, you are showing him, I will not tolerate this. This is behavior that is not acceptable to me. When you stay, he is now going to learn that that behavior is fine and she is still going to stick around. You must remember to put your self-respect above your feelings in this moment. Once you've left, do not reach out to him. Wait for him to reach out to you. And I promise you, if he is a good man and he wants to work things out with you, he will apologize. And if he doesn't reach out and there is no apology, then my beautiful darling, you have just dodged a bullet. The next one is the self-worth and self-love test. A man who is in his healthy masculine energy will not use this test. A man who is insecure and jealous of you and wants to control you and has the fear of you leaving him will most definitely use this test. And this is your sign that if you ever see this test being practiced on you, then you need to run away as quick as you can. This test is 9 times out of 10 always done on a conscious level, an intentional level. How will he test you? It's going to start off with a backhanded compliment. He's going to take a jab at you and he's going to disguise it as this big joke. But do not fall victim to this. What he's trying to do is get you to question yourself. This might be a comment about your weight. It might be a comment about your hair. It might be a comment about your skin, or some other insecurity that you might have, or a flaw you might have that even you might have not recognized. Do not play into this and be like, yeah, I know it's so bad. You have to stay strong. This is exactly how you deal with this test as a feminine woman. What he's trying to do is destabilize you. He's trying to make you unsure and less confident. See, what happens is, when we receive temporary insults, it lowers our self-esteem. So we are more likely to be compliant with requests from our partner and more open to romantic advances towards us from our partner. So how do you deal with this in a feminine way? First of all, you're going to address the situation head on. Baby, I've noticed that you're making really insulting jokes about who I am as a person. If he is shocked and upset, then perhaps there is a chance, and if he's willing to work on it, maybe he's not really that bad of a guy. Perhaps he's transferred some of that lad banter onto his relationship with you. Like I said, if he's willing to work on it, then perhaps you have a chance. You need to firmly embrace every single one of your insecurities. So if you are insecure about your weight, you say, wow, my body looks amazing today. I love this dress on me. It looks so good, don't you think, babe? Because now there is no room for him to see you in a negative light. All you are projecting on him is this positivity. When you speak positively about yourself, other people are more likely to speak positively about you and see you in that same positive light. Please take into account that a man in his healthy masculine energy would never do this to you. He will look at you and be like, wow, she's so beautiful, she's so kind, she's so funny, she's so amazing. I want to protect her. I want to make her feel happy and youthful and pretty and gorgeous. And he will be showering you with compliments and reassuring you that you are the most beautiful woman in the world. So if you are getting that type of treatment, please be aware that you are worth so much more, and you can get a man who will love you and treat you so much better than that. So that's a wrap for today's episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. So until next time, mwah, I love you. Bye.